Hi, everybody, and welcome once again to Ivy League Analytical English. I'm Karen.
And I'm Wesley.
Today is September 13th, and we're on page 42 in your magazines. Today, we're going to hear part one of a two-part travel article. And where are we going today?
马来西亚。
Yes, our title is Taman Negara and Langkawi.
好，那我们中文标题是森林迷踪大海遨游，马来西亚自然飨宴。
And I remember first learning about Langkawi when I saw an ad in a Chinese newspaper, and it's called Langkawi.
Yeah, 兰卡威 yeah.
Right. Oh, Langkawi, not Lang. And I thought, what is that in English? Because I've never seen it before. I first saw it in Chinese.
Wow.
And then I read about it and found that it's an island that they were developing specifically for tourism. So they were just starting to develop it to get a lot of tourists there to bring in some money.
哦，所以兰卡威其实他们当初开发就纯粹就是为了观光目的的。
Yeah, that's right. So let's learn something about Taman Negara and Langkawi. Malaysia is a nation blessed with scenic beauty that few countries can match. One of the best places to experience its rich natural gifts in all their glory is at Taman Negara. It's the country's largest national park and home to a tropical rainforest that's around 130 million years old. Visitors have a wealth of activities they can enjoy upon visiting Taman Negara. One must-see attraction is the park's iconic canopy walkway. At 530 meters long, it's the longest canopy walk on Earth. The extremely narrow bridge is suspended 40 meters above the ground. Although being up so high may seem a bit scary, there are rope nets on both sides of the bridge to ensure that travelers won't fall off. Once you conquer your fear of heights, you'll be treated to one of Malaysia's most scenic views. Travelers seeking a bit of adventure can also hit the trails for jungle trekking, which varies in difficulty and can last anywhere from 30 minutes to 5 hours. For those who want to see deer, wild boar, and other nocturnal creatures, a night hike through the jungle is in order. If you're in search of an adrenaline rush, nothing beats rapid shooting. After strapping on a life jacket, travelers hop aboard a wooden boat for an action-packed ride through the park's 7 rapids. Perhaps the main reason that people visit Taman Negara is to observe its abundant wildlife. Lucky visitors may even catch a rare glimpse of the Malayan tiger. With a population of approximately 300 adults, it's considered to be a critically endangered species. Another rare species is the Malayan sun bear. This adorable little monster has been nicknamed the honey bear due to its incurable sweet tooth. Nature lovers won't be disappointed by the unique landscape and living habitat of Malaysia's jungles. This actually sounds really intriguing, and I think what they were developing when they decided to make it into a tourist area was all these bridges and things so that people could see what was there close up without danger. Because if you have the possibility of running into a tiger, you better take some safety precautions.
Yeah, 好，所以这个也许他们当初在发展这个地方的时候，这些东西都是设计好的哈，这些这个步道啊，这些有保护的这个，甚至于可能是比较高的这种步道哈，都可以让你在树冠上面好好的欣赏，而比较不会有危险。
That's right, and hopefully it doesn't hurt the native species too much. I'm sure that during the building of this trail, of this bridge, they had to disturb the jungle quite a bit. But hopefully now that it's built, it will cause less disturbance to the wildlife there.
Yeah, 好，那像它有这个步道的话呢，树冠的步道，举例来讲，那当初盖的时候，当然很难避免会干扰到当地的这个野生动物，但现在盖好了，应该可以让这个游客对于当地野生动物、动植物的这个干扰会减少。
It's probably better than driving through on a four-wheeled vehicle on a Jeep, because that's what you often see in Africa.
Yeah.
You're driving right through the areas where there's a lot of wild animals, and sometimes you see them jumping into the vehicle.
Yeah. 不过那这个树冠步道至少比这个你直接开车穿越这些森林去看这些动植物好很多因为车子的话又有噪音又有污染等等的问题。
And it's dangerous because often they do just jump onto or into the vehicle.
Yeah, 而且也危险你就算在车子里面，有的时候那种大型的野生动物跑到你的车上，你还是也是很危险。你不要说这个狮子啊、老虎啊， 当然非洲没有老虎了哈，不过这个像网络上都有传那种照片，就是你看到大象啊那么温和的动物，可是大象也有好几段影片，大象生气了，他就去踩那个游客的吉普车，那他只要踩一下，吉普车就报销了。
That's one. Yeah, and some people
危险，而且危险。
Some people may 报销 too.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to our title. Taman Negara and Langkawi. So these are the two places. The English title is very, very plain. It's just telling you the two places we're talking about.
好，所以这英文的标题呢，就是告诉你我们要讲的这两个地方的地名。
Right. The Chinese title is much more artistic, but it doesn't tell you which two places we're talking about. So in a way, the English title is more informative. The Chinese title is more aesthetic.
好，所以但这个中文的标题呢，看起来很美哈，可是并没有告诉你这两个确实的地名，所以呢，这个英文的标题呢，提供你比较多的资讯，告诉你说我们要讲的就这两个地方。那中文的标题呢，感觉起来是比较美学方面的哈，读起来很美，森林迷踪，大海遨游。
Okay, and we have a little 小标题 here. Explore Malaysia's wilderness and natural beauty. So with that added onto the English title, at least it's a little bit more, it's even more informative and a little more aesthetic.
Yeah, 那我们的小标题把它讲得更清楚一点了哈，就是要探索马来西亚的荒野和自然之美。
Malaysia is a nation blessed with scenic beauty that few countries can match. And it's kind of too bad that so many of us, when we go to Malaysia, we mostly see KL and Penang. Those are the two places we tend to see the most.
Yeah, KL 就是吉隆坡啊，这我们讲到马来西亚想到就是吉隆坡啊，而且想到那他们的双塔。很多人去观光，大家去看那个双塔，好高好高的双塔。Yeah.
But that is not one of the really, really great things that Malaysia has to offer. It's kind of ordinary. I mean, you can see tall buildings in any major city of the world.
Yeah, 不过这个世界高的建筑，世界各国都有，但是马来西亚其实还有很多其他值得看的啊，这个美景啊，还有人文的风采啊。那这一句讲到说，这个马来西亚它是一个国家 blessed with 啊，那字面上的意思，它被这个保佑拥有这些东西，其实意思就幸运的拥有
，or 富有
，yeah， or 富有哈
，or 富裕，富裕，
对，它这个被上天赋予了啊，这个 scenic beauty。Scenic 在这里就是表示具有自然美景的啊，所以它富有这种具有自然美景的美啊，所以其实也就是说它是风景很美丽的意思啊。那它的风景的美呢，是 few 是几乎没有的意思，几乎没有什么其他的国家可以跟它 match 啊，就是 equal， 就是可以跟它匹敌比拟
One of the best places to experience its rich natural gifts in all their glory is at Taman Negara.
好，那这个要去马来西亚最棒的一些可以去体验它的 rich 很丰富的 natural gifts 啊，就是自然的恩赐啊，自然的天赋，自然的恩赐啊。那 in all their glory 就是类似 at their best 的意思啊，就最棒的自然这个资源你要去体会的话，
最绚丽的状态之下，
就最绚丽的状态之下啊，你要去体会它的话呢，那就是在这个Taman Negara。What
this makes me think of is all of the beauty that you can find in Taiwan. I think so many people are just glued to their phones most of the day when they're not sleeping. And even when they're sleeping, they sleep with their phones. So you don't even have the time, and it doesn't even occur to you to go and find the beauty in Taiwan. If you live in Taipei, for example, and I know that we talk about Taipei too much, but you think Taipei is our biggest city and it's so urbanized.Even if you're in Taipei, you just go to the mountains that surround Taipei because it's a basin. You find so much natural beauty. Go to Hushan, go to Xiangshan, go anywhere. You don't have to go far. And if you've got your eyes open, you will see so much natural beauty. So definitely, if you have a chance, go to Malaysia and see its natural beauty. But don't forget, you've got so much natural beauty at home that you can enjoy too.
Yeah, 那其实台湾也有很多美景的哈，马来西亚当然也是很美哈。那这个刚刚 Karen 老师只是建议他，例如说你住在大都市里面啊，例如假设你住在台北市的话，你不要觉得说台北市就是一个都市。其实我知道很多外国人喜欢台北，有一个原因是因为他们说你从台北不管要去山边 要去海边，大概都是40-50分钟的车程，很近呀。那对他们来讲，这是很不得了的事情呀。
And a lot of local people don't even think about it or appreciate it.
Yeah， 那很多人在台北住了几十年了，可能都不会觉得说啊，台北附近的山有什么好看的？你去看一看，就发现很美的。
Okay, back to Malaysia. It's the country's largest national park and home to a tropical rainforest that's around 130 million years old. And notice I said 130. I didn't say 130. Normally we don't do that. 130 is the usual way to say it.
所以130通常是讲130，不会讲130。
And no and.
而且中间没有 and。好，那这个Taman Negara， 它这个地方呢是这个国家，就是马来西亚它最大的国家公园，而且它是 home to， 在这里就是什么什么的所在地的意思。它这里有什么东西呢？它是这个一个热带的雨林而且这热带雨林呢，大概已经有13000万年历史所以很历史悠久的一个热带雨林的所在地，也就是在这个地方。
Visitors have a wealth of activities they can enjoy upon visiting Taman Negara.
那 a wealth of 就是很多的意思，所以去这边玩的游客呢，他可以有很多的活动可以做这些都是给他们可以 enjoy 的一些活动，可以享受的一些活动。那 upon 就是 when 的意思，当他们 when visiting， 当他们一到这里来游玩的时候，他们会发现好多事情可以做。
One must-see attraction is the park's iconic canopy walkway.
好，那其中一个 must-see attraction， 你一定要去看的 must-see 形容词修饰那个 attraction 一个景点或者是一个特别的地方就是这个国家公园它的 iconic 具有代表性的 canopy 是树冠就在树的那个顶部那它在 canopy 就表示在树冠那么高的高度呢，它有一个 walkway 就是一个步道所以它树冠步道很值得一看。
At 530 meters long, it's the longest canopy walk on Earth.
那它有530公尺长那是世界上最长的树冠步道因为我们之前也介绍过其他地方也有树冠步道，可是没有它这个这么长。
Wow. The extremely narrow bridge is suspended 40 meters above the ground.
那这个 extremely 修饰那个 narrow 这个非常窄的，那这两个字一起修饰 bridge所以这个非常窄的这一个桥，因为它的树冠步道就感觉起来就像个桥，因为它是架起来的那它是怎么样 ？It's suspended 就是悬挂高挂在什么地方呢？高挂在离地40公尺40 meters above the ground.
Usually suspended is, like Wesley said, 悬挂. That means it's being held up by something above it. Now, I don't know what the design is like, but suspended is also up there in the air, so it's okay here.
Yeah, suspended 通常就像我们刚刚讲，它悬挂是从上面把它吊住那这里它这个确实的设计我不太确定，不过这里至少 suspended 你也可以说它是这个挂在空中不是说真的有人把它挂上去，就是它挂在空中那个感觉，所以这里用 suspended 也没有问题。
Although being up so high may seem a bit scary, there are rope nets on both sides of the bridge to ensure that travelers won't fall off.
那虽然呢这个在那么高的地方 being up so high up 就是高so high 就是非常高那这样的一件事情你在身处那么高的地方呢may 有可能 seem a bit scary 可能感觉起来有点恐怖，哎呦怎么这么高那有惧高症的人就会吓到。但是呢 there are rope nets rope nets 就是这个 rope 是绳子 nets 是网，所以是绳网on both sides 两边 of the bridge 这个步道两边都有绳网来确定一下 travelers 这些游客呢不会掉下去。
Actually, there's a little problem with this sentence because those rope nets will not ensure that you don't fall off. They'll just ensure that you don't hit the ground. So you may fall off, but you should be caught by the net.
Yeah. 那这个地方我如果要讲的这个更准确一点的话，应该是你 ensure that travelers won't hit the ground if
or
they
fall to the ground. Yeah.
好，所以如果这个地方改成 won't fall to the ground 那就会更精确。
Once you conquer your fear of heights, you'll be treated to one of Malaysia's most scenic views.
好，那你一旦 conquer 就是克服overcome 你一旦克服了你的 fear of heights 你的对于高度的惧怕，你一旦克服了对于高度的惧怕，你将会 be treated to 就是你可以享用，人家就会请你招待你 招待你用什么招待你呢？用马来西亚最具有自然美景的景色来招待你，就是你如果能克服你的惧高症，跑在这个树冠步道上走一走，你就会看到一些马来西亚最美的景色。
Travelers seeking a bit of adventure can also hit the trails for jungle trekking, which varies in difficulty and can last anywhere from 30 minutes to 5 hours.
那 travelers 如果你是要 seeking a bit of adventure， 你比较想要这个有一点 adventure 一点冒险的这样子的一个游客呢
Exactly. So if you choose the first option, there is less risk. Of course, there's the risk of falling, and then maybe the rope net has a hole in it. There's risk there, but there's less risk because you're so far away from the wildlife up there. If you want to, however, engage in greater risk or take greater risk, then you can do what they suggest here, jungle trekking.
Yeah, 所以我们前面讲你在树冠步道上面欣赏风景当然是不错哈，但是因为那个是具有保护的比较好的一个状态。但如果你想要比较多的冒险的话，你可以干嘛？你可以 hit the trails。这个 hit 在这里的意思就是 go to 的意思啊 ，go to 或者 arrive at 的意思啊。We hit the beach today 啊，或者 yesterday 或者 early 之类的哈。那 trail 就是这个森林里面的步道啊，不是高架的树冠步道啊。那这个 trails 它的目的本来就是为了这个 jungle 就是丛林的 trekking 这个就是步行
长途跋涉，
跋涉通常是很辛苦的步行或跋涉，或者是你这个穿过山区那种，反正总之不是很容易走的路的意思啊。所以这个 jungle trekking 就是在丛林里面走一走，那其实不容易的。
The first thing I think of usually when I see trekking is Nepal and the Himalayas. Nepal.
所以这个通常想到 trekking， 你想到像尼泊尔或者喜马拉雅山在山区然后很艰困的跋涉呀。好，那所以呢，你如果想要冒险的话，你就可以去走这些丛林步道那 which 就是指这些步道呢 varies， 就它的这个会有不同，在哪方面不同呢 ？varies in 在它的 difficulty， 在困难度方面会有不同。就是有的这个丛林步道呢，不是那么难走，那有的很难走啊。然后呢，而且它可以 last， 这个你去走一趟呢，它可以持续多少时间呢？那它这个表示方法大家可以注意一下，就是 anywhere from A to B，last anywhere from A to B， 就是它持续的时间呢，在 A 跟 B 这个范围之内都有可能。所以它这个地方 A 是30分钟 ，B 是5个小时，所以这些路它有困难度会不同，而且呢，你要去走完这个路的时间可以从30分钟到5个小时都有可能所以真的就是你看你体力怎么样你这个对于这种路的这个擅不擅长走这种路，你可以自己决定我要去走那个30分钟的，还是要去走那个5个小时的，还是那个4个小时的3个小时的。
The same is probably true of many places. It's certainly true of Taiwan that you can really pick the level of difficulty and how long you'll be hiking when you are choosing a mountain trail to hike in Taiwan.
Yeah.
I will mention a guy named Richard Saunders, Saunders, Richard Saunders. He's a Brit. He has written many books on this. This is not really an ad. It's to let you know that you can find out about where these trails are because he's covered just about every trail you could take in Taiwan in his books.
Wow.
Look him up.
所以有这么一个外国人 Richard Saunders 他在
British.
他是这个英国人，他在台湾几乎所有的步道他都走过了，而且他写的书很详细的告诉你这些步道在哪边走的时候会碰到大概有些状况如何的。那台湾这种山区的步道也蛮发达的你可以看到说这个通常它指标上面说它多久这个多长，那大家就知道这个只有1公里，我大概还可以 handle。这个如果有3公里的话，那就让别人走好了。
Exactly. Yeah. That's right. So find out what you have at home. I mean, in addition to giving you maybe some ideas for future travel plans, maybe you can start getting in shape by hiking in Taiwan.
Yeah, 也许你可以借由登山来健身因为台湾也是很适合登山的地方。
For those who want to see deer, wild boar, and other nocturnal creatures, a night hike through the jungle is in order. To be in order means that this is probably an option that you want to consider or choose.
那这个地方讲到说，对于那些想要看这个鹿或者是野猪或者是其他夜行性动物nocturnal 就是夜行性的 creatures 动物，对于这样的人来讲呢 ，a night hike 一个夜间的健行 through the jungle 就夜间穿越丛林的健行 is in order in order 常常意思是准备好的意思但是在这里呢，它的意思是 比较偏近 suitable 或者是 appropriate 的意思，就是你可能会想要，这对你来讲是比较好的选择，你可能会想要选这个东西。
It's probably something you want to seriously consider.
所以这意思就是这可能是你想要认真的考虑要不要去做的事情。
Right. If you're in search of an adrenaline rush, nothing beats rapid shooting.
好，那如果说你想要in search of， 你在找的是个 adrenaline， 就是肾上腺肾上腺素 rush 就突然之间冲这个飙升所以如果你想要去做那种会让你肾上腺素突然飙升的这样的活动的话呢，那 nothing beats 没有什么比这个更厉害的，没有什么比这更棒的，叫 nothing beats 就打败，没有什么能够打败什么呢？激流泛舟。这个 rapid 各位注意，这个 rapid 在这里是指激流的意思，虽然说它如果指激流常常是 rapid 指它会加个
s
Yes. 但在这里呢它特别指泛舟所以它这种单数 rapid， 然后呢修饰那个 shooting shoot 在这里应该是指它速度很快因为它泛舟的话常常在某一段速度会非常的快所以 rapid shooting 就是激流泛舟。
Right, and usually when we use a noun as part of a compound, we will use the 单数. So we don't say bookcase, we say bookcase.
Oh, yeah.
And because of that, I totally misread it the first time I read this. I thought that it was rapid shooting, 快速的射枪. And then I thought, we're going to use guns here? And then I looked at the rest of the sentence, and then I realized they were talking about fast-flowing streams. They were not talking about guns. So you really have to watch your stress here. My misunderstanding would be pronounced rapid shooting, but here it's rapid shooting. Now, if they had written rapids shooting, I probably would not have misunderstood. I personally think it would be better with S, but I'm guessing they checked other sources, and since I don't know much about this, I just left it. But you have to know what you're talking about in order to give it the correct stress.
好，那这个地方呢，很多时候英文字它在复合名词里面的时候，它那个名词它原本的 S 会掉所以 rapids 通常是用复数来指激流，那在这里它也是指激流，可是可能因为它是形成复合名词的关系，它那个 S 就拿掉了那因为它拿掉，所以第一次看的时候你可能会把它看成是 rapid 变成形容词 rapid shooting 那这样的话呢就重音就错了，它其实应该是 rapid shooting 是个复合名词。
It scared me. I didn't like thinking about guns. Okay. After strapping on a life jacket, travelers hop aboard a wooden boat for an action-packed ride through the park's 7 rapids.
好 strapping on 就是绑上或者穿上，你穿上救生衣之后呢，你可以 hop aboard 跳上一个木船可以享受一段 action-packed 就是充满 action 的一个 ride 一段
刺激
很刺激action-packed 其实就是翻成刺激可以刺激的一个旅程，穿过它的7条激流。
Now watch out for aboard. Watch where that R comes. As a native speaker, I have to really pay close attention to the position of the R because Wesley the first time thought abroad. Yeah, native speakers will often do that. 我们就没有仔细看每个字母的话. So the vowel is different. What we have here is aboard. That means 在船上 aboard. Yeah. That's an or vowel. But if it is like, well, why? It's abroad. It's the ah vowel with no R after it. So aboard, abroad, 要留意。
这两个发音要把它念清楚。
Perhaps the main reason that people visit Taman Negara is to observe its abundant wildlife.
好，那也许人们到这个地方玩的主要原因是要去 observe， 要去观察，要去欣赏它丰富的野生生物abundant wildlife。
生物 here only includes animals. It does not include plants normally.
对，其实就反正野生动物会更好。
Yeah. Lucky visitors may even catch a rare glimpse of the Malayan tiger.
好 catch a rare glimpse of 就是看到难得一见的所以你如果幸运的话，你可以看到这个难得一见的马来西亚虎。
Or maybe 难得一窥。
Yeah.
With a population of approximately 300 adults, it's considered to be a critically endangered species.
那它现在的马来西亚虎大概只差不多剩下300头的成年的老虎所以呢这个被认为是个极度濒危的这个物种critically endangered species 就是极度濒危的物种。
Another rare species is the Malayan sun bear.
那另外一个很少见的这个物种呢是马来熊。
This adorable little monster has been nicknamed the honey bear due to its incurable sweet tooth.
那这个可爱的adorable 这个小怪物呢， 大家取了一个昵称 has been nicknamed， 叫做蜂蜜熊，因为它有那个无可治疗的、没有救的爱吃甜的那个习惯啊，这个 sweet tooth 就是爱吃甜食。
Okay, and it's sweet tooth with no stress on tooth. Nature lovers won't be disappointed by the unique landscape and living habitat of Malaysia's jungles.
好，那所以呢，这个喜爱自然的人呢，你到这个里不会失望的，因为你在这里可以看到独特的景观，看到他们很多的这个自然栖息地。
Now we're finished for today, but we're not finished with the article. You will need to tune in tomorrow to hear the rest of it. And there's lots of stuff to hear about yet. So tune in tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.